Have you ever wondered why your affirmations aren't working for you? You really believe in the journaling experience, but you're starting to wonder whether this method actually works. Well, in today's video, I'm going to be covering my 5 top tips in writing affirmations that are powerful and actually work. If you desire to create a soulfully led life and business, then you are in the right place, my friend. Make sure to hit the subscribe button now, as well as the notification bell to be notified every single Tuesday when I upload a new video. Today I'm going to be sharing with you the exact process that I utilize to write affirmations that are not only powerful, but yield results quickly. This is the exact same process that I use in my everyday life, as well as the same information that I've shared with my community and one-on-one clients. So I am super excited to be sharing this with you today. Make sure you stay until the very, very end of the video because I have a special surprise for you that will help you continue your journey of writing affirmations that actually work. Step 1. Affirmations should be written in the present tense, so you should be writing your affirmations as if they have happened or are currently happening. Putting out your affirmations a week from now, a month from now, keeps them far away from you. Calling them in as if they have already happened or are happening is incredibly powerful and allows you to embody the experience. So when you write your affirmations, rather than writing things like, next month, I will have X, Y, and Z, you talk about how grateful you are to have X, Y, and Z, right? I am so grateful to work with my dream team. I am so incredibly excited that I have a new partner in life. So that's the way that you write them, as if they have already happened. Calling them in this way makes them extremely powerful, and it allows you to connect with the experience. So it's really important that you do that rather than writing from a place of I want, I desire, I can't wait to have, right? So you want to make sure that when you are writing these affirmations, it's as if they have already happened or are happening. And when you do this, it elicits that excitement and evokes that joy that experience will bring into your life. So it makes you so much more connected with what it is that you're trying to call in, rather than pushing whatever it is that you desire out to a later date. So make sure you start writing those affirmations like right now. Like they are already in your life and you are so excited and enjoying them and experiencing them right now. Step 2, come from a place of gratitude when you're writing your affirmations. So rather than just writing I am statements, which are extremely powerful in of themselves, but when you write them as I am so grateful and I am so thankful and I am so blessed, you are just taking your affirmations to a whole new level, because you are creating a sense of gratitude, which God and the universe love, because you're only going to get more of what you've already got. And when you're showing gratitude for that experience, then you get more of whatever it is that you're trying to call in, more of that experience. And not only that, but it just puts you in such a great frame of mind, right? To come in and start your day or whatever it is that you decide that you want to journal, but to say things like, I am so grateful to be working at my dream job. I am so thankful to be so deeply connected to my partner. So when you come from that place of, it already exists, right? So that was step 1. But step 2, you're coming from this place of gratitude and joy. There's just something to be said about that experience. So if you've been writing your affirmations, but you haven't been coming in from this place of gratitude, I highly invite you into this experience, because it is a serious game changer when you add that level of joy, gratitude, and emotion to whatever it is that you're trying to call in, because it literally allows you to be super connected with the entire experience. And that is how we manifest. That is how we consciously co-create into our dream life. And that is simply coming from a place of gratitude. So if you're not already implementing this, make sure you add this, because this is a serious game changer when it comes to creating whatever it is that you desire, but really writing affirmations that are powerful. Step 3, positive affirmations are just that. They are positive. So make sure that when you're writing the experience, that you're really focused on what it is that you want to create, the positive end result, rather than focusing on what you don't want, right? So I am so blessed to not work with, people that do not appreciate me, or I am so happy to be debt-free. When you focus on the lack, when you focus on the deficit, well, guess what? That's what grows. That is what your subconscious is paying attention to. So be very, very cognizant of writing in the present tense, writing from a place of gratitude, and also making sure that you're focused on what it is that you're trying to create into your life. Make sure that you're focused on the joyful experience. So rather than write, I am so blessed to be debt-free, again, we're focusing on that word debt subconsciously. We say, I am so blessed to be financially free. I am so grateful to be able to buy whatever I want, whenever I want, because I live in gratitude and abundance. So you can already tell that there's a slight variation and a little bit of a difference in how I just said the latter. And it's so powerful and allows you to really, really connect. So we want to focus on what it is that we're trying to call in and not focus on what we're not available for. There's a huge, huge difference because you cannot create on a deficit. And you might not even be aware that that's what you're focused on. I see that on vision boards all the time. I see debt written with like a big mark across it. And it's like, please don't put that on your vision board because I don't want you to be focused on what it is that you don't want. So every day when you're looking at that vision board and it says debt right in front of your face, guess what? You're not focused on being financially free. You start to focus on what it is that you have to pay for, the bills that are coming in, what you don't have. Choose your words carefully. Your words are powerful. And while you might not have what it is that you want, I can virtually guarantee that you have what you are thinking about. So be very, very cognizant of what you are allowing yourself to think about on the daily, and make sure that you're putting these tips into your affirmations, because I can virtually guarantee you will start to see a difference and feel a shift. And if any of these are resonating with you, or if you are already implementing some of these tips, share with me in the comments below. I love to hear from you guys. I read every single comment and I try to reply to every single one of you. So make sure to let me know if any of this is resonating with you, and if you have any additional tips that you would like to share with the community. Tip number 4, be truly connected with whatever it is that you are trying to call into existence. So whatever you're writing down, make sure they're actually things that you really desire. I so often hear and see that people are writing things down just for the sake of writing them, or other people have them. And so what I really want you to understand is the only way that you're actually able to create is based on emotion and feeling. And when you're not connected to something truly, it's just not going to happen. You have to be truly connected on a cellular level to know that this is really what it is that you desire. So be really connected, because again, we create based on emotions and feelings. And so when you're connected to something, when you really desire, let's say you're trying to manifest a trip into your life. If you don't really want to go on that trip, you're not really connected to the place that you keep calling in with massive love, it's just not going to happen, because again, you create things based on emotion and feeling. And so when you're not deeply connected to something you're trying to call in, well, guess what? It's just not going to come into fruition. So make sure that you're taking inventory of what things you're writing down and whether or not you truly are connected to that experience. Oftentimes, we have goals from a year ago and we keep writing them down and we keep trying to call them into existence, but we didn't achieve them a year ago because we weren't really connected to them then. We're not really probably still connected to them now. So make sure, again, to sort of check yourself as you're writing these affirmations, because again, we create based on emotion. So you need to be connected to that experience in order to call it into your life. The 5th tip that I want to share with you is simply to be consistent. It's like everything else in your life. If you want something to work and to stick, then you need to be consistent. Writing affirmations 1 to 2 times a week just isn't going to work. If you want to consciously co-create and make it a quicker experience, you have the opportunity to collapse time here by simply being consistent with whatever it is that you're trying to call into your life. I can't tell you how often I get on the phone with a one-on-one client and I can tell immediately that they have not been writing their affirmations simply by the fact that they're showing up and they are focused on the lack and they are focused on what isn't working. When you are writing the affirmations every single day and really conditioning that muscle, it makes a huge, huge difference. It's not any different than going to the gym twice a month and expecting amazing results. It's the exact same thing when trying to write affirmations. You need to be consistent and you need to write them as if they've already happened, and you have to be really excited about the experience. If you are sitting down and writing affirmations and you're not in the mood to write affirmations, it is not a good time to take your pen and paper and write about the things that you are trying to consciously co-create into your life. But being consistent, showing up daily really delivers the message to God, to the universe, that you deeply desire something and you're willing to show up and put some skin in the game. So be consistent. If you are trying to collapse time here and make these things happen, this will be an absolute game changer for you, you guys. Be consistent in everything that you do, but especially when trying to write out affirmations, this is key to really calling in what it is that you desire quickly. That's it. Now you know how to write affirmations that work and that work quickly. And honestly, this is the exact same process that I have utilized to consciously co-create my own dream life, having my soulmate partner in life, living in my dream house, driving my dream cars. It is all done through obviously inspired action, right? But affirming these things into my life from a place of gratitude. So if you want to be a conscious co-creator, you and God, this is how you make it happen, truly. And so what I have created is actually a free journal to help you through this experience, and it covers every single one of these tips that we talked about today. So writing in the present tense, being grateful for what you have, and coming from this place of excitement and joy for what you're calling into your life. So it is called the Soulful Boss Journal. It's a 21-day journal. So I want to make sure that you guys become habitual and consistent in calling in your dream life. And so all of that information can be found in the description box below. And if any of this information, this video, my channel is resonating with you, then I invite you to head on over to my private Facebook group. It's totally free. It's called the Soulful Boss Society. And I'm in there pretty much every single day, pouring into the amazing women in that community. So I hope to see you over there. Please make sure to give this video a big ol' thumbs up. I always appreciate your support on my channel, and make sure that you take the opportunity to peruse the channel, because this is really the theme of what I do in my business. So thank you so much again for your time. Have a beautiful day, and I will see you next Tuesday.